Hey everyone, hope you're all doing really well and having the most amazing day so far. Hopefully it's about to get even better now that you have landed on your mat for this super fun, funky, creative and spicy flow with me, Amy. I will be your teacher for this practice if you haven't met me before, and if you're one of those amazing people who is here every week, then welcome back. So this is definitely going to be a very advanced flow, not necessarily in terms of like pace or strength. There will be some strengthy moves, but more in terms of complexity. It's going to be really funky and involving some deep binds, some deep back bends, but of course everything is always optional. You can adjust this practice to make it suit whatever you need from it. If that sounds like something that you're up for, come and meet me on your mat when you're ready. If you make it to the end of this practice and you loved it, please do let me know down in the comments what you thought about it, maybe your favourite parts, any requests that you might have for future classes. Give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it, subscribe so you can join my next class, and check out my memberships for more ways to support me and to get early access. So let's begin today in a child's pose to connect to our body and connect to our breath before we get moving. So let's find a nice wide child's pose, knees as wide as the mat, big toes touch. Lengthen those arms out long in front of you, or you could stack them beneath the head, making a little pillow to rest the head down on. Plenty of movement coming up in this practice, so let's really release into these first few minutes to carve out some stillness, preparing our mind and our body for all of the movement that's to come. So starting to notice how your body feels today. Have you carried any tension onto your mat with you that you don't need and that you might be able to let go of here? Whether that's squeezing shoulders up by the ears, gripping with the fingertips, scrunching up the forehead, clenching the jaw. All of those places where you're carrying tightness that you might be able to exchange for a little bit of lightness. Directing your awareness and directing your breath into those spaces. And think about releasing that tension from your body as you release your breath out. So as we expand our practice into those more advanced, challenging shapes, we want to expand it in all directions. So bringing that more challenging movement, but also bringing maybe a little bit more time to be still beforehand, keeping that balance of strength, effort, ease, and stillness. Maybe you let your awareness drift through all the parts of your body that are making contact with your mat, feeling into that sense of grounding, support, and stability provided by the earth. That foundation from which you can rise, lengthen, grow taller, which you draw your strength and stability from. And for these final few moments in stillness, can you connect to your breath, wherever it's most noticeable? Here in child's pose, you might hear the breath more clearly than usual. Maybe you can even feel the warmth of your breath as it lands on the mat and then reflects back towards you. Observing that rise and fall of your torso, the expansion of your ribs outwards and inwards. And working to breathe in and out through the nose here, and maintaining that nasal breathing throughout practice if possible. Know that you can always pause the video, come down for a break if you ever need to re-establish the connection to your breath. Final few moments here in stillness. Use it to set an intention for how you would like to move through this practice. Something you want to focus on, something you want to connect to, something you want to cultivate. Set that intention, tuck it away in your mind, carry it with you as we start to move. Let's bring that movement back in, starting with any feel-good, intuitive movement that you would like. Let that movement bring even more space into your body, and then can you direct your breath into that space that you're creating? The movement doesn't need to look a certain way. Focus on feeling into it rather than thinking into it. Throughout this practice, letting go of any sense of how you think things should look. There is no right or wrongs. It's all about feeling, all about intuition. This is your practice, not mine. How does that movement change those physical sensations? How does it change your breath? All the movement can be big and dramatic. It could be so small and subtle that you can barely see it. One more breath, exploring movement. Then meet me in your extended child's pose. Hips drop back, arms stretched long out in front of you. Keep the hands grounded at the top of the mat. Keep the knees wide. As you breathe in, round your spine forward, then roll your thighs onto the floor. Lift your feet, drop your hips, open your chest. Exhale, round it back. Press your way into extended child's pose. Again, inhale, round it forwards, then open. Snake it back. Keep that going a few more times, articulating through the spine, synchronizing movement and breath. Maybe dropping the head back, working the big toes towards the back of the head. The next time you wave it forwards, can you pause there, lean back, look up even more. Now bring the weight into your left knee. Lift your right knee away from the floor, point those toes high. Tap that knee back down onto the mat. Do that 4 more times. Lift, squeeze the glutes, and lower. We have 3. Final 2. Last time, lift it up, pause, pulse that leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Keep that right knee lifted and bent. Roll onto your left shin. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Half side plank with your right heel squeezing in towards your glutes. Right hand onto the outside edge of that foot. Kick the foot into the hand, making a C curve with your spine. Press strong into your left hand. Look up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. And stay for your breath out. Keep your right leg lifted, let go of it, extend it long towards the back of the mat, sweep the right arm alongside your ear, place your right foot down at the back of the mat. Inhale, gate pose, slide your right hand down the outside of your right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Exhale, half side plank, left hand down, right leg lifts up. Keep that going, rainbowing up and over. One way to another as we bring this length into the sides of the waist. The next time you're in gate pose, pause it there. Turn your right toes to point towards the back of the mat. Bend your right knee. Lower your right hand towards the inside of your right foot, finding a baby side angle. Press your right knee in towards your right upper arm so the knee isn't collapsing out to the side. Drop down even further into your hips. Then let's try a bind here. Wrap your left arm behind your back. Bring your right arm underneath your right thigh. Drop down even more into those hips. Can you stack your left shoulder above your right shoulder? Take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Keep the bind. Experiment with straightening your right leg any amount. Look up over your left shoulder towards the ceiling. Now, challenging move. See if you can keep this bind. Bring the weight into your left shin. Step the right foot in a bit closer. And then experiment with hovering your right foot off the floor. So think bird of paradise, but kneeling down on your left shin. Now, stay facing the long edge of the mat. Deliver your right foot out in front of you, so your right toes are pointing towards the long edge of the mat. Release the bind, reach the arms up. You're in a low lunge kind of shape. Big breath in. Step onto the right foot, lift the left leg, half splits, breathe out. Still facing that long edge. Sweep your arms up and back towards the ceiling. Bring your hands into a fist, make a bind, melt your chest down even further over your right thigh. Take a big breath in. Fold down even further, big breath out. Let go of the bind, keep the arms reaching up. Bend your left heel in towards your glutes. Right hand catches the inside edge of the foot and your left hand walks out to your left hand side. So your left fingertips are pointing to the top of the mat. Baby grasshopper, deep bend into your right knee. Extend that left leg behind the right leg, dropping the hips down to hover as your left leg reaches to the back of the mat. Take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Then experiment. Can you hover your left hand away from the floor? Your hips are maybe still hovering. Maybe that left leg is still hovering. Now, can you keep that left leg extended out towards the back of the mat? Come to take a seat. Readjust, facing the back of the mat. Right foot steps to the outside of the left knee. Big breath in. Reach the arms all the way up. Breathe out, twist to the right. Give the knee a hug with the left arm. Option to hook left elbow outside of the right knee. Maybe reach the hand for the inner arch of the right foot. Press knee into arm, arm into knee. Option, wrap your left arm underneath your right knee. Bring the hands to interlace around the back. Look towards the front of your mat. Big breath in. And big breath out. Unravel. Start to walk your hands all the way around to your left, all the way to the top of the mat. Pivot into a pigeon. Deliver that right shin to the top of the mat. Drop your hips down. Fingertips wide off the edges of the mat. Breathe in. Bend the elbows. Lower the chest to hover. Breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Breathe in. Lower it down, breathe out. Bring your forearms parallel to the long edges of the mat. Tuck under your left toes, lift the left knee to hover. Step the right foot back in line with the left, forearm plank. Start to rock forwards and backwards on your tiptoes here. How far can you shift onto those very tips of your toes? Pressing really strong into the forearms. Length from head to hips to heels. Keep this going for 3, 2, and 1. Walk the feet in. Send the hips up nice and high into your dolphin. Can you lower the heels down towards the floor as you point your tailbone up towards the ceiling? Throwing you guys straight into some funky shapes. Spicy. Can you tap your nose towards the floor? Between your thumbs, lift onto the tiptoes. Push the hips back, lower the heels. Keep that going. Onto toes, nose between the thumbs. Lower those heels down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back into dolphin. Option, pincher. Lift and sweep your right leg high up to the ceiling. Can you anchor your left heel down towards the floor to find that stretch through the back of the left hamstrings to begin with? Maybe start to shift onto your left big toe. And lift that left leg all the way up into your forearm stand with straight legs, lifting and sweeping high up to the ceiling. We're wobbling and that's all good. Now, option for a baby crow pose. Can you start to bend your knees, squeeze your heels in towards the glutes? Start to lower those knees in towards your chest. Maybe you can deliver your knees onto the back of your upper arms, feet hovering. Then step those feet wide, bring the hands to heart center, Malasana. I'll give everyone a moment to catch up. That was a super challenging transition, really throwing us straight into the burn. Hands pressing together in front of your chest. Can you start to roll your fingertips to point forwards? Then roll the backs of your hands together. Keep that movement going, rolling palms, outside edges, backs of the hands, and around once more this direction. Then switch the direction. Nice, hands back to heart center. Right hand down, left arm up, big twist, big breath in. Back through center, breathe out, open up to the other side. And lower it back down through center. Plant your hands down on the mat. Can you hop it back into your child's pose? Hopping the toes back, lower the knees, drop the hips back to the heels. Hopefully starting to feel nice and warm. I did tell you it'd be some spice in this practice. Keep those arms stretching forward. Inhale, ripple and wave. Lower the head back towards the toes. And then push it back. Keep that going. Let's wave it forward one more time and pause. This time weight into your right knee. Lift your left knee off the mat as high as you can. Tap it back down. Again, lift, squeeze the glutes. Lower. We have 3, 2. Last time, lift it up, pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that left knee lifted and bent. Start to roll onto your right shin. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling into your half side plank. Take a big breath in. Breathe out. Left hand catches the edge of the foot. Arch the spine. Keep pressing strong into your right hand. Big inhale. And big exhale. Let go of your left leg. Extend it long to the back of the mat. Place the foot down on the floor. Inhale, gate pose. Slide left hand down, left leg, maybe towards the ankle. Exhale, half side plank. Right hand down, left leg lifts. Again, rainbow it over to gate. Keep it moving at your own pace, forwards and backwards. Take it into gate pose and pause there. Turn left toes to the back of the mat, bend the left knee, place left hand down to the inside edge of that foot. Drop your hips down lower, spiral your right arm up and back behind you. Big breath in and a slow breath out. Let's try the bind. Right arm behind the back, left arm under the shin, catch fingertips, maybe even wrists or forearms, drop down into your hips a little bit more. Think about pushing them out in front of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe we experiment with straightening that left leg any amount as you roll your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Big inhale and a big exhale. Let's experiment with lifting. So step the left foot in a bit closer to begin with, and then maybe you play around with lifting that left foot off the floor, feeling into those wobbles. You can lift it and lower it as many times as you would like to. See how long you can balance for. Facing the long edge of the mat, deliver that left foot out in front of you. Release the bind, reach the arms up. You're in a low lunge kind of shape. Big breath in. Step onto the left foot, sweep arms up and back, right leg high. Breathe out, standing split, sweeping the arms up towards the ceiling, melting your chest down over your left thigh. Experiment with interlacing the hands behind your back, making a fist. Fold your chest down a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release the bind. Left hand catches the right foot. Right fingertips lower, pointing to the top of the mat. Extend that right leg, bend the left leg, drop the hips down. Baby grasshopper. You're just hovering the hips a few inches above the floor, holding that foot. Maybe experiment with lifting your right hand off the mat as well. Squeeze your left leg around your right leg. Big breath in. Stay for your breath out. Come to take a seat facing the back of the mat. Left foot is outside of the right knee, right leg is long. Big breath in, reach your arms high. Big breath out, twist to your left, hug the knee with the right arm. Maybe right elbow hooks outside of the knee. And then the hand extends and catches the inner arch of the foot. Roll your left shoulder open and look over it towards the top of your mat. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last breath, maybe bind, right arm under left knee, left arm behind the back. Inhale and exhale. Release the bind, hands walk around to the right, then all the way to the top of the mat. Swivel into pigeon, deliver that left shin to the top of the mat, fingertips wide, chest lifts and lengthens, breathe in. Hinge and fold, breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out to lower, place your forearms down parallel to the edges of the mat. Right knee lifts, left foot steps back into your forearm plank. Something different this time. Roll onto your left hip, come onto the edges of the feet. Back through center, swivel to the other side. Keep that going. Try and avoid lifting the hips too high when you come through center. Working to keep them around shoulder height. Still pressing strong into those forearms, still breathing. You've got this. Let's do one more each way. Bring it back through center, pause. And then start to walk the feet up and in. Send those hips up nice and high into your dolphin. Press strong into those forearms. Send the tailbone high up and back. Now we'll start to lift onto the tiptoes. Bring your nose to tap between your thumbs. Then send it back. Again, bring it forward, nose between the thumbs. Send it back, lifting those heels up and down along the way. Keep it going just a few more times. Super strong. Keep pressing strong into those forearms. Amazing. Let's do one more time forwards. And one more time back into your dolphin. Pause and hold it there. Breathe in, lift and sweep your left leg high, stretching into the back of the right hamstrings. And then maybe we shift onto the right big toe and lift our way up into our forearm stand. It might take a few attempts to get there, that's fine. Maybe you just take some kicks up and down, and then eventually you find the balance. Then again, we might take that opportunity to find our baby crow pose from here. So start to bend into both knees. Drop those knees down towards your chest, and then maybe they can lower onto the back of your upper arms, and you find that balance for a moment. Squeeze those heels in, amazing. And then drop those feet down into your malasana. Lift the hands, bring them to heart center. Hips dropping down, chest lifting up, nice and high. Have a little wiggle, feel into it. And then we have the option to take those twists, right hand down, left arm up, big breath in. Back through center, big breath out. Take it over to the other side as you inhale, left hand down, right arm up. Back through center, exhale. Let's take it over to the right arm, pause, option to bind. Left arm behind the back, right arm around the shin, roll your left shoulder open. Look up and over it, big inhale. And a big exhale. And then release through center. Over to the other side, left hand down, right arm up, stretch. Maybe you bind, maybe you catch the fingertips behind the back, roll your right shoulder open this time. Maybe look up towards the ceiling, big breath in. Release it, breathe out, bring the hands back to heart center. Place your hands down on the floor at the top of the mat. Then jump back into a chaturanga, landing with bent elbows, stepping those feet back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, wave it back, downward facing dog. Pedal out through the legs, wiggle into the hips. Any little movements to reset before we move on. All right, let's move on to our next sequence. Inhale, ripple and wave forward, high plank. Exhale, snake it back, down dog. Twice more like that, wave it forwards. and snake it backwards. Last time, wave it forwards and pause. Tap your knees to the floor, lift them up, lower, lift, down and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fully release the knees onto the floor. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forwards. Exhale, press the floor away, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one of each. Big breath in and a big breath out. Then return to a neutral spine. Inhale, right leg back, left arm forwards. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. This one's different. Inhale, extend, then exhale, squeeze the right heel into the glutes, tap that foot with your left hand. Alternate. Inhale, arm and leg forward. Elbow to knee, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand to foot. Keep going, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Last time like this, reach. Elbow to knee. Now extend. This time reach it back, pause there. Option to experiment with flipping your grip. So can you spin your left elbow out to the side, then up towards the ceiling as you hold onto your right hip toes, finding the king variation of this shape. Kick that foot up a little bit more, press strong into your right hand. Maybe you work the foot towards the back of your head. Big breath in and a big breath out. Hold it. One more slow, steady breath in and one more slow, steady breath out. Let it go. Reach the arm and the leg forwards. Place your left hand down, tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee to hover. Straighten the left leg, sweep the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip, exhale. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot, step your right foot behind you, wild thing, breathe in. Sit down, tap right elbow to right knee, breathe out. Inhale, push and lift. Exhale, sit and tap. Last one of each like this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now push and lift and pause. See if you can hover your right foot off the floor. Catch the edge or the top of the foot with the right hand, finding a bound wild thing. Keep the right foot hovering, let it go. Reach your right arm forward. Super challenging transition. See if you can roll onto your left tiptoes and tap your right knee towards your left elbow. Then roll it back up and open into your wild thing. Let's try that again. Roll onto the left tiptoes. This is so hard. Tap your right knee to your left elbow. I am shaking. And then roll it back over. Last time. Roll it forwards. Right knee towards the left elbow. Pause. Right hand down, left hand onto the right knee. Spin onto the inside edge of your left foot, finding this side plank shape. Option, left hand catches the outside edge of the foot, extend it to the side of your mat or towards the front of your mat. Take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Keep the leg lifted, let it go. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Left hand down, right knee into the chest. Step the foot through between the hands. Reach your right arm up. Big breath in. Place the back knee down on the floor. Breathe out. Reverse low lunge. Right hand on the back leg. Left arm up and over. Big inhale. Left hand down. Lift the left knee. Thread your right arm under to tap the left knee as you exhale. Let's do that again. Left knee down, right arm rainbows up and over, left arm follows, big breath in. Left hand down, lift the back knee, thread the right arm under, breathe out. Last time into your low lunge twist. Now left hand down, thread the right arm under, start to spin into a wide fold. Lift the hands, catch opposite elbows along the way. Melting the chest down in between the legs, finding this nice generous fold, have a little sway from side to side. Keep the hands as they are, come all the way up to stand. So you're framing the head with the arms. Turn your right toes to point forward, find a generous bend in your right knee. Inhale, lean back, reverse it, warrior two, still keeping the arms framing your head. Now keep the hands in contact with the arms, just slide it so that you're clasping opposite fingertips. So think mermaid pose with the arms. We'll try and get from here into a mermaid dancer. So step onto your right foot, lift your left leg and see if you can hook your left toes in the crook of your left elbow. Amazing. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Kick that foot up a little bit more. And you start to hinge forward even further. And then release the arms, come into a hovering half moon. Your right hand just hovering a few inches above the floor. Big breath in. And a big breath out, just falling and having fun along the way. Big step back with your left foot, straighten your right leg, reverse triangle. Breathe in. Stretch back even further, breathe out. Turn your right toes to point inward. Reach your right hand to your left ankle, stretch your left arm up to the ceiling, finding a twisty wide fold. Wrap your left arm towards the outside of your right thigh, finding a half bind. Skandasana to the top of the mat, bind it. Keep that left arm behind the back, wrap your right arm around the front of your right shin, roll that shoulder open, take a big inhale. And stay for your exhale. Keep this bind around your right leg. Take a seat down on your mat. So your left leg is long. Make sure your left leg is parallel with the long edge of the mat. Can you use this bind around your right leg? Lift that right foot off the floor. Keep the bind. Deliver your right foot to the outside of your left knee. So you'll be facing the long edge of the mat, rolling the shoulders open. Take a big breath in. Stay for your breath out. Keep the left arm behind the back. Release the clasp with the fingertips. Right hand catches the inside edge of the right foot. Lift that leg off the floor into a revolved heron variation. Breathe in and breathe out. Deliver your right ankle on top of your left ankle. Unravel the left arm, cross that over the top of the right, catching the edges of the feet in a cross ankle and cross wrist forward fold down over those legs. Big inhale and a big exhale. Roll yourself up, keep the legs the same, start to slide down towards the mat, lifting your legs to hover away from the floor. Shoulder blades are hovering as well. Take a breath in here. Breathe out, lift, crunch your knees into your chest. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Let's keep this going. Sending energy out through your fingertips. Press the lower back into the floor when you find that low boat. We're just keeping it going for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it up. Catch the edges of the feet with the hands. Extend those legs up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Release, roll onto your back, keep the ankles crossed, knees into the chest. Then can you jump through a chaturanga? You're facing the back of the mat. Plant the hands, uncross the ankles, land with bent elbows, pull it through, upward dog. Wave it back, downward facing dog. take any movements, big or small, that you need to prepare yourself to repeat that on the second side. Let's move on. Inhale, wave it forwards, high plank. Exhale, snake it back, down dog. Twice more, ripple forwards. Arch it backwards. Last time, wave it forwards and pause. Tap your knees to the floor and lift. Lower, lift, keep it going. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one, fully release the knees down onto the floor. Cat-cow, a few rounds on your own. And then work it back to your neutral tabletop. Left leg back, right arm forward, breathe in. Elbow to knee, breathe out. Inhale, extend, then exhale, hand taps the left foot. Inhale, reach, elbow to knee, exhale. Extend, breathe in, tap the foot, breathe out, keep it going. Last elbow to knee. Then this time reach back, catch the foot. As you kick the foot up and back, maybe flip your grip, spinning that elbow out to the side, then up to the ceiling. Kick that foot high. Big inhale, big exhale. Maybe work that foot towards the back of your head. Let the leg go, extend it back, place the hand down. Tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee to hover. Left leg sweeps high, three-legged dog, big breath in. Bend the knee, flip it over. Wild thing, big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, take a seat, tap elbow to knee. Inhale, push and lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Push and lift into wild thing, pause, experiment with hovering the left foot, catching the top of it with the left hand, finding that bind, big inhale, big exhale. Let it go, reach left arm forward, super challenging move. See if you can spin onto your right tiptoes, take it slow, tap left knee to right elbow, send it back up and over, wild thing. We'll try that twice more, onto the right tiptoes, left knee towards the right elbow, back to wild thing. Let's try it one more time. All right, knee to elbow, pause. Left hand down, right hand catches left knee, roll onto the inside edge of your right foot. Maybe catch the edge of the left foot with the hand, extend the leg out to the side, or straight out in front of you into your extended compass. Keep your left leg lifted, let it go, reach your right arm up. Right hand down, left knee into your chest, spin onto right tiptoes, step the left foot through, breathe in. Place the back knee down, lift the left arm up, breathe out. Inhale, reverse low lunge, left hand on the back leg, right arm up and over. Exhale, right hand down, lift the right knee as the left arm threads under to tap it. Again, inhale, reverse low lunge, find that fluidity. Exhale, right hand down, left arm rainbows under to tap the knee. One more time, big breath in. This time, big breath out, thread the arm under, turn the toes in, catch opposite elbows. Find your prasarita, wide fold, swinging like a pendulum with those arms. Keep hold of the elbows, come all the way to stand, framing the head with those hands. Turn your left toes to point forwards, bend the knee, drop it down, nice and deep into your warrior two. Inhale, lean back, reverse. Stay for the exhale. Keep contact of the arms with one another, just slide into your mermaid arms. So fingertips are clasping one another, you're still leaning back. Keep the arms the same, step onto your left foot. Can you catch hold of your right big toe in your right elbow, finding your mermaid dancer? Kick that foot up a little bit more, breathe in, breathe out. Let go of that leg, release it from that hook, half moon. Left hand to hover, right arm spirals up, big breath in, and a big breath out. Big step back with your right foot, reverse triangle, inhale, stretch that left arm up and over. Stay for the exhale. Left toes turn inwards, left hand to right ankle, right arm stretches up towards the ceiling. Wrap your right hand towards the outside of your left thigh. Keep that hand around the back of the thigh, left side Skandasana, wrap the left arm around the left shin, bring the fingers to interlace behind the back, roll your right shoulder up, big breath in, and a big breath out. Keep this bind, take a seat. Your right leg is parallel to the long edge of the mat. Can you use the bind to lift that left foot all the way up and over towards the outside of your right foot, to the outside of your right knee. Spin your chest open to the right. Lift your spine a little bit taller. Keep your right arm behind your back. Left hand catches the inner arch of the left foot and lifts it up into a heron pose variation. Deliver, left ankle on top of the right. Unravel your right arm, cross it over your left, catching the edges of the feet, descending down into your cross ankle fold. Big breath in. And a slow breath out. Let go of the feet, roll yourself up, readjust your location on your mat if you need to. Extend the arms out long, slide yourself down, lift the feet to hover, shoulder blades are lifted, breathe in. Crunch the knees in, breathe out. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, and we just keep this going. Keep breathing, keep moving. All right, let's do 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, catch the edges of the feet with the hands, extend those legs up to the ceiling, keeping the cross of the ankles. Keep the cross, let it go, roll onto your back, then roll it forward, plant the hands, jump through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Stay for a big breath out. Take a big breath in, sweep your right leg high up to the ceiling, bend the knee, squeeze the heel in towards the glutes. Lift your left hand, reach it towards your right foot. Maybe you catch it and bind onto that foot. Kick that knee even higher up to the ceiling. Start to shift onto the inside edge of your left foot. Bring your right shoulder over your right wrist, finding a side plank with the bind on that foot. Then just like we did before, let go of the foot and catch the knee. Reach for the outside edge of the foot, extend the leg to the top of the mat. Keep it lifted, let it go. This time place the left hand down, deliver the right knee into a pigeon. We'll experiment with our king pigeon. Squeeze your left heel in towards your body. Reach your left arm all the way up and back. Maybe you can catch hold of the foot. Maybe your right hand reaches back as well and you pull that leg towards the back of your head. Then if you want even more of a funky pretzel shape, release your right hand, wrap it behind your back, reach it towards your right big toe, lean back, look up, big breath in, and a big breath out. let that go. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe without using the hands, can you spin your left leg all the way in front of you? Deliver your left foot into a half lotus. Then we'll use the hands to help from now on. We'll come into full lotus, maybe, bringing the right foot onto the top of your left leg. Place the hands on the floor behind either side of you, can't speak. Press into them, lift the hips, find a balance. Lower the legs down, 4 more like that. Lift, lower, up, down for 2, and 1. Lower the legs down. Can you roll over onto your knees, keeping your lotus legs? Place the hands on the floor under your shoulders. Fingertips point out to the sides of the mat. Keep your elbows hugging inward. Can you roll your weight forward? Rest your torso down on your elbows. I'll just need to shuffle back here so I don't headbutt the wall. So, tuck those elbows under your torso. Maybe you can lift your legs into a lotus peacock. Then you can unravel your lotus, extend the legs to the back of the mat. Place your feet down on the floor at the back of the mat. Press yourself all the way back into a wide fold at the back of the mat. Feet as wide as the mat. Sway your torso side to side. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Bring your right arm towards the inside of your right thigh. Wrap your left arm behind the back, find a bind around your right leg. Shift the weight into your left foot, come to stand on it. Lift the right leg up with you, coming into bird of paradise. Maybe your right leg extends up towards the ceiling. Finding that lift, finding that length. Now keep your left arm wrapped behind your back. Just release the bind. Can you bring your right hand to the inside edge of your right foot and lift and lengthen that leg even higher, up and out to the side. We fall and we wobble. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling. See if you can keep hold of your right foot. Just swivel into dancer, and maybe it's a king dancer. So catching the top of the foot, spinning the elbow out to the side, then up to the ceiling. Then maybe the left hand comes to meet the right hand as you kick that leg high up and back. Maybe working the foot towards the back of the head. Big breath in and a big breath out. Let it go. Right knee comes in towards the chest. Step the right foot halfway down the mat. Pyramid. Big breath in. Forward fold down over the leg. Big breath out. Left hand to the outside of the foot, right arm up to the ceiling, revolve it, breathe in. Fold it back down, breathe out. Start to lift onto your left tiptoes. Keep your right leg straight, lift your right toes off the floor. Lower your left knee down onto the mat, landing in a half split. You can adjust the position of your legs if necessary. Big breath in. Fold it down a bit further, breathe out. Lift your chest up, start to slide back to sit on your left heel, walk the hands back as well. Lift your left knee off the floor, keep sliding back. Maybe lift your right foot off the floor. Maybe lower your left heel onto the mat. Lots of progressions into our pistol squat. Maybe the arms reach out in front of you. Hold it, breathe in and breathe out. Maybe without using the hands, can you step onto your right foot, lift and sweep the left leg high into a standing split. Option, place your hands down, take a few hops into a handstand. And then eventually, lower right foot back down, cross the left ankle behind it. Find a cross ankle fold at the top of your mat. Walk your hands around to the right. Push your hips out to the left. Bring it back through center. Take it over to the other side. Bring it back through center, plant your hands at the top of the mat. Keep your ankles crossed, open your knees out wide. Cross ankle crow. Bring your right knee on the back of your right arm, your left knee on the back of your left arm. Maybe lift the feet and find the balance. Hold it there, squeeze the legs together. And then maybe you take a jump back and land in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And stay for a big breath out. Then when you're ready, we'll do all of that on the other side. So lift and sweep your left leg high up to the ceiling. Bend the knee, open the hip, experiment with reaching the right hand back to grab hold of your left foot. If you've got hold of the foot, see if you can keep it. Roll onto the inside edge of your right foot, spin into a side plank on your left arm, still with the bind around your left foot. Let go of the foot, catch the knee with the right hand. Maybe reach for the outside edge of the foot, extend the leg forward just like we did before. Big inhale, compass pose. Stay for the exhale. Let it go, deliver your left knee into a pigeon pose, and we'll experiment with our king pigeon. Squeezing the right heel in towards the back of the body. Reach your right arm up and back. Maybe you catch the foot and pull the foot towards the back of the head. Maybe the left hand comes to meet the right hand. Pull that heel in even closer. Then if you want to come into that super pretzel shape, right hand stays on the foot, left arm wraps behind the back and maybe catches the big toe. Look to your left, work that right foot to the back of your head, take a big breath in and stay for the breath out. Release with control, reach both arms up. See if without using the hands, you can lift that right leg, swing it all the way out in front of you, deliver it into a half lotus. And then we'll use the hands to help. Bring left foot to the top of the right thigh, full lotus. Hands on the floor, either side of your hips, press into them, lift the hips up and lower. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down, start to roll over onto the knees, plant the hands under the shoulders, fingertips pointing out wide towards the long edges of your mat. Nestle your elbows underneath your torso. Lift your legs off the floor, peacock. Unravel the legs, extend them to the back of the mat, step them down, walk yourself all the way back into a fold with your feet as wide as your mat. Have a little sway, move from side to side. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Left arm to the inside of the left thigh, right arm behind the back, bind around your left leg. Bring the weight into your right foot. You can step it closer to center as you come up to stand. Woo! Falling along the way, lift that left leg up with you. Then extend that leg up to the ceiling, finding your bird of paradise. Find a steady point to focus on to help you balance. Keep your right arm wrapped behind your back. Keep the leg lifted. Reach the left hand to catch the inner arch of that left foot. I am wobbling a lot on this side. Unravel your right arm, reach it up to the ceiling. From here, either dancer or king dance. You could be holding inside or outside edges of the foot, or you can flip your grip. So you spin the elbow out to the side, then up to the ceiling, and maybe the right hand comes to meet the left hand as well, and you kick that foot up a little bit higher. Maybe work the foot towards the back of the head, bending the elbows. Release. Left knee comes up and in towards the chest. Step that foot halfway down the mat. Pyramid pose. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, hinge and fold down over your left leg. Right hand to the outside of the foot, left arm stretches high, revolve it, big inhale. Fold it down, bring the arms back under the shoulders, big exhale. Start to lift your left toes off the floor, start to lift your right heel off the floor. Keep your left leg straight as you bend your right knee, lower it down into a half split. You can shuffle your left heel a little bit further forward, big breath in. Melt down even further, over the thigh, big breath out. Lift your chest up, walk your fingertips back, slide to sit on your right heel, left heel slides further back. Slide back even further, lift your right knee, lift your left heel, maybe lower your right heel, maybe lift your arms. Big breath in. Stay in your pistol squat for a big breath out. Maybe it's a hands-free transition from here into your standing splits. Big step onto the left foot. Right leg sweeps high, arms reaching up and back towards the ceiling. Maybe it's a handstand, placing the hands down on the floor, taking as many kicks up as you would like off that left foot. My handstands are not feeling very stable today, but always good to give it a try. Eventually we lower, left foot back down, right ankle behind it into our cross ankle fold. Walk the hands to the left, push the hips over to the right. Bring it back through center, take it over to the other side. Bring it back through center. Plant your hands down, keep the ankles crossed. Widen your knees, right knee on the right arm, left knee on the left arm. Cross, ankle, crow. Maybe those feet lift away from the floor. Press strong into your hands. Big breath in. And a big breath out. One more inhale. Maybe you jump back to chaturanga with your next exhale. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Let's move on. Wave it forward into your high plank. Then how slowly can you lower all the way down onto your belly? Untuck the toes, inhale cobra. And exhale, melt back down twice more like that. Big breath in. And big breath out. Last time, ripple up and pause. Reach your right arm forward, lift your left leg up and back. Return the hand, return the leg. Over to the other side. And bring it back down. Let's do it to the right. Release to the left. And reset. Last time to the right, now pause. Can you squeeze your left heel in towards the glutes? Turn your right palm to face up to the ceiling. Keep the palm facing up as you spin it behind your back. Catch the inner arch of your left foot. Maybe spin your elbow up to the ceiling as you find a half bow pose with the flipped grip. Maybe lift your right leg off the floor. Maybe lift your left hand off the floor. Maybe bring your left hand to meet your right hand. Work the heel towards the back of the head. Find more kick and lift of your right thigh away from the floor. Take one more big breath in. And one more big breath out. Release one hand, then the other. Back down to the floor. Let's find a Sphinx pose in between. Stack your shoulders over your elbows. Take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Then just slide the hands back alongside the ribs into a cobra shape. Let's repeat. Right arm forward, left leg back. Return to center. Other side. Center, we'll do one more of each. Reach your right leg and your left arm. Bend your right knee. Left palm faces up. Keep it facing up. Turn it out to the side. Catch the inner arch of the foot. Maybe flip your grip, elbow up to the ceiling. Find that kick. that lift and length. Excuse me, maybe your right hand comes to meet your left thigh so hard. Maybe lift the left thigh off the floor, finding your full king grip with your arms. Maybe the foot works towards the back of the head. Big breath in. You've got it. Big breath out. Let go one hand, then the other. Let that leg rest back. That was super challenging. Take a little moment to pause in your Sphinx. Maybe wiggle those hips, maybe shimmy those shoulders, anything that you need to release and reset. Slide your hands back alongside your ribs, tuck under the toes, push it up into a plank, wave it back, downward dog. Anything that you need to release the spine, whether it's movements, wiggles, pedals with the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, press your chest back. Exhale, step up, jump or float to the top of your mat. Find a fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Find a bit of space between your heels. Drop the hips low. Reach the arms high, chair pose. Breathe in. Twist to your right. Breathe out. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to your left. Last time through center, breathe in. Last time to your right, breathe out. Pause, keep the twist. Bring your hands to heart center. Hook left elbow outside of the right knee. Drop your hips a bit lower. Bend your knees a little bit further. Option to bind it here. Wrap your right hand towards the outside of your left thigh. Bring your left arm underneath your legs. Maybe your fingertips can clasp one another around the backs of your legs. Super deep bind, super challenging, so if it doesn't work, no worries. You can choose any other twisty bound shape. Let's release the bind. Return the hands to that prayer. Nice. Now take a big step back with your left foot into a prayer twist lunge. Keep the left elbow hooked outside of the right knee. Place your hands on the floor, pointing towards the long right edge of the mat. Hands are shoulder width apart. Your outer right thigh is resting on the backs of your arms. Can you start to lean into the arms and lift the legs into your Ekapada Vinyasa? Fun way to get there. Then keep both hands where they are. Step both feet all the way back into a lunge shape. Left hand stays outside of the right foot. Right arm stretches up towards the ceiling. Maybe wrap your right arm behind your back and your left arm under the thigh, finding a bound lunge. Then we'll experiment with a bound revolved half moon. Step onto your right foot. Oh, that is so challenging. Lift your left leg off the floor. Then can you step slowly, left foot to meet the right foot, stand on your left foot, lift your right leg using that bind. If you have to let go of the bind at any time, please feel free to do so. And then maybe you extend that right leg out in front of you towards the front of your mat. Take a big breath in and stay for your breath out. Unravel the bind, keep the leg lifted, reach both arms up, face forward, big breath in. Left side high crescent lunge, big breath out. Gently place your right knee down on the floor. Fingertips frame the left foot. Straighten that leg into a half split. Then we have the option to take it further into a full split, sliding that foot further forwards. Maybe folding down over your left thigh, letting everything soften and relax for a few breaths. You could be in a half split, a full split, a 3/4 split, anywhere in between, any of those shapes, or something totally different if you don't enjoy a split. The choice is yours. We're just holding it here for a few big deep breaths. Now you can stay folded down in your splits or your half splits, wherever you are, or let's experiment with a king flipped grip kind of split shape. So if you're folded down, press yourself back upright. You can roll the weight slightly into your left hip, place your left hand off the left side of your mat. Bend the right heel in towards the back of the body. Right palm faces up, spin it out to the side, maybe catch the foot, and then pull that foot towards the back of your head. Left hand can stay on the mat for support, or lift your left hand and bring it to meet your right hand. Amazing, hold it here, just one cycle of breath. This is a super tough shape. Let it go slowly with control. Amazing, fold it back down over that leg for one more breath. Nice. Now, without bending that front leg, can you slide it back into a three-legged dog? So lift the right knee, sweep your straight left leg all the way high to the ceiling, big breath in. Flip it all the way over into a wild thing. Big breath out, hold it here, inhale. Roll it into a chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, pull it through, upward facing dog. And exhale, wave it back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, press the chest back. Exhale, step, hop, jump or float to the top of the mat. Drop those hips nice and low. Bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair, breathe in. Chair twist to the left, breathe out. Inhale, center. Over to the right, breathe out. Last time center, breathe in. Last time to the left, breathe out. Pause it there. Keep the twist, hands to heart, hook. Right elbow outside of left knee. Press knee into elbow, elbow into knee. Maybe you explore your bind. Left hand to right outer thigh. Right arm under the legs. Maybe you can grip the fingertips, fall and wobble. Spin that left shoulder up a little bit further. If you're bound, let it go. Just return to the hook of the elbow. Big step back with your right foot into your prayer hook lunge. Then hands onto the floor, pointing off the long left edge of the mat. Bring your left thigh onto the back of your arms. Maybe lift your legs into your Ekapada Vinyasa. Left foot down, right foot down. Keep your right hand outside of your left foot. Stretch your left arm up to the ceiling. Twisted lunge. Maybe bind it. Left arm behind the back. Right arm under that thigh. Maybe we keep the bind as we step onto the left leg and lift the right leg into a bound revolved half moon. Slowly, right foot steps next to left, and then you lift the left foot off the floor. Come all the way up to stand in this funky bound standing twist. Maybe extend that leg straight out in front of you. Slow, steady breath. Keep the leg lifted, let it go. Reach both arms up, face forwards. Nice big step back into a high crescent lunge. Take a big breath in. Release the back knee to the floor, breathe out, straighten the front leg into your half splits, or maybe you take it further into a full splits or anywhere in between, melting down. We'll just hold the stretch for a few big deep breaths. Roll yourself back upright or stay down if you would like to. We're experimenting with that king variation. Right fingertips for support off the right edge of the mat. Just roll slightly onto your right hip. Bend the left heel in. Left palm catches the foot and maybe pulls it towards the back of the head. Maybe the right arm comes to meet the left. Amazing. Hold it. Breathe. Let it go. Lift your left knee. Plant your hands. Can you sweep your straight right leg high? Wild thing. Flip it. Push those hips high, big inhale. Straight into a chaturanga, big exhale. Pull it through, upward dog. Wave it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend the knees, press the chest back. Step, hop, jump or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, lower your hands to heart center. Let's play with a drop back into wheel pose. I've not taught this in a practice for ages. If you don't feel comfortable with it, no worries. You can always just come down onto the floor, press up into wheel from there. Step your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. I like to turn my toes to point out ever so slightly. Bring your hands to heart center. Find a little bend in the knees. Think about squeezing your glutes as you push your hips forward. Start to lean yourself back, and then you'll eventually drop the hands behind you, place them on the floor. So you can watch me first if you would like to. It's quite hard to speak while doing it, so I will just demonstrate. Awesome, we'll all meet in wheel however you get there. Maybe working towards straight legs, stepping the feet a bit further away so you can push the hips up higher. Find that lift and length. Press strong into the hands, big breath in. And a big breath out. One more inhale. Lower all the way onto the crown of the head and then down onto your back as you exhale. Constructive rest with your legs, feet as wide as the mat. Knees drop in towards center. Let the spine take a moment in neutral. Windshield wipe your legs from side to side. Let them drift left and right, alternating between internal and external rotation. Just some nice gentle twists to ease out the back of the body. The next time the knees fall to the right, let them rest there for a few breaths. If you have a different twist that you would like to take, feel free, switch it up. Take anything that is calling to you. Starting to wind things down now. Let's place right ankle on top of the left knee. And then catch the back of your left thigh or the front of your left shin, supine pigeon. Use the right elbow to nudge the right knee a little bit further away. Use the hands to pull the left shin in closer. Unravel the right leg long. Oop, kick the wall. Let me nudge a little bit further back. Extend the right leg long. Maybe catch the back of the left thigh, the back of the ankle, the calf. Pull that left thigh in towards your chest. Let go of the left leg. Extend it long. Big full body stretch. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the toes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Stamp the feet as wide as the mat again. Return to your windshield wipes. Next time the knees fall to the left, let them rest there for a few big deep breaths. Maybe left ankle onto the outside of the right knee. In fact, everyone left ankle on the outside of the right knee. Then we'll all catch the back of the right thigh or the front of the right shin and hug that right knee in. Left elbow nudges the left knee away. Unravel the left leg, extend it long, catch back of the right leg anywhere you can reach and pull that thigh in. Let the right leg go. Find a big full body stretch. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. And then release from here into Shavasana. Any shape down on your back, maybe a Supta Baddha Konasana, constructive rest, arms and legs long. That was a really long and challenging practice, so please, please gift yourself the time to unwind in stillness here so your body, mind and breath can all reset, find some balance and equilibrium to counteract all of that movement, so you can leave your mat with some peace, some presence, some clarity that will permeate into the rest of your day until you next land on your mat. We'll be here together for a few minutes and then I'll guide us back out of it together. If you would like even more time in Shavasana, I very much encourage you to stay down enjoying as much time resting as you feel that you need. But eventually we'll start to bring some movement back in. We'll welcome some energizing breaths back into the body. Letting movement and breath ripple and wave through your body, get more energizing, more expansive, more expressive. Eventually bring yourself back to a comfortable seat with a nice lifted, lengthened spine. And finish here with a moment of pride, feeling proud of yourself for showing up to this practice, proud of your body for the things that it is capable of, and proud of your mind for taking on the challenges in this class with persistence and determination. I'm so proud of all of you for making it here to the end. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. For the rest of your day, as always, I hope you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Like I said at the start, it would be amazing to hear from you in the comments what you thought about it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe so that you can join my next class, check out my memberships for early access and to support me. But more important than any of those things is to stay healthy, stay happy, stay well, and have the most amazing day.